Hello there, this is Matthew Earl, drummer for Xanthocroid, and also Hail Thy Drum Kit on YouTube. So, in this video I thought it'd be kind of fun to show my gear that I'm using live, and with the band Xanthocroid and everything, what I've been using to record. Actually, I didn't record in Cultus with this setup. Same drums though, I just had way more drum stuff, but I settled it down just so for live setup, and I'm really happy with what I've got now. So, here's what I've got going. For shells, I'm using Earl Prestige Session Select. It's a kit from the 90s. It's 9-ply. It's 3 plies of maple, 3 plies of mahogany, and 3 plies of maple. So it's got a really good bottom end to it. There's the kick drum. Got an 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch, and 14-inch. Also have 2 extra 16s and a 13-inch, but I'm not using those. And then my 22-inch kick. This right here, since it's a discontinued shell pack and I couldn't find a matching bass drum, I picked this up from the music school I work at. My boss just gave me this. It's a little PDP, what is the series? MX series. So it's the maple shell. And so the sound matches pretty well. I'm going to paint it black just so it matches my other bass drum. You can't tell live. And I'm using triggers anyways. So, what the hell. Okay, for cymbals, I'm using the Custom A series from Zildjian. I've got a 13-inch hi-hat. This is just a little splash I've always had, a little B8 Sabian. It's kind of a shitty little splash, but it sounds fine. It's a little 10-inch. Then, 17-inch Custom A, 16-inch Custom A. This is a 20-inch Ping ride. I also sometimes use a 22-inch ride. It's also Custom A, but I don't know, I like the Ping a little bit better. Sometimes I'll use both. I'll put the 20-inch over here and keep the 22-inch over here, just get that double ride stuff that I used on the album. This is a Custom K Dark China Boy. It's got a big fat crack in it, so whatever. But I drilled the hole at the end, so hopefully the crack won't spread too much. Still sounds fine. It's a China. It's supposed to sound like shit. This thing is a little, can't remember the name of it, Agazarian. It's basically a Wuhan 16-inch, and it's basically just painted little piece of shit cymbal. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to buy it for like 30 bucks, whatever I got it for. I took it down to a machine shop and I drilled these holes into it. So now it's like the little ozone china. It has really fast decay. So let's see if you can hear this. So I think it sounds awesome for a quick little attack. Yeah, I use that in the album a lot. You can hear it in little spaces. Here I've got a Pearl Master Series maple snare drum. It's 14 by 6.5, and I love this snare drum. I will never need another snare drum in my life. Yeah, I've got, I think, just coated ambassadors on it right now. Yeah, but I'm gonna put a coated Emperor on it. I haven't changed the head on this since I bought it, but because it comes with a nice head anyways. Bottom head, Emperor Hazy, or Emperor Hazy, Remo Hazy. And then I'm using Pro Sound blasters for the snare wires. On all my drums, though, I've been using the Emperor Black Suedes, and I've been super happy with those. I've tried the Emperor Clears on these drums, and I've tried the Aquarian striped ones. Can't remember what they're called, but I hated those. Those sucked. Bass drums, I'm using the Aquarian Performance 2 kicks, or they renamed it to the Super Kick now. See, on this one it says Super Kick, on this one it says Performance, but the same head. So I got them sound basically the same. For triggers, I'm just using the standard little D-drum triggers. I'd like to eventually upgrade to the Axis Pro kits, eventually. Or the Axis E kits that attach to the Axis pedals, which I have, by the way. Because, I don't know, it's supposed to get rid of false triggering. The only thing that'd be kind of weird is because dynamics, I don't know. Who cares about dynamics? It's metal, right? And dumbass metalheads. I'm one of them. But yeah, over here also. But those are going into this TD20 trigger module from Roland. Wow. Super advanced electronics. It's from my electric kit, and I just bust it over so when I play live and stuff. But yeah, it's really nice. I've got each of those going into a separate channel. Hardware. I'm using a Gibraltar rack. It's just like a giant pack of Gibraltar pieces. In my garage, I've got a giant box it came with a bunch of extra bars, so I can expand to an extra bar and another leg, or 2 extra bars and another leg. And then I've got a bunch of tom mounts and cymbal mounts and stuff extra, so when I expand eventually, I don't need to, though. This is plenty of drums for me, I think. Alright, anything else? Just, a little Pearl hi-hat stand. Doesn't really matter. All hi-hat stands are the same. And, yeah, I thought this was kind of funky and super genius of me. I'm just the smartest person ever. But the way I attached my hi-hat with the second bass drum, I brought this bar over and I attached it right here. And I don't know, it keeps it super sturdy and then allows my second bass drum to be, completely by itself. People who are miking my snare drum at venues freaking hate me. Alright. That's everything. I'll do another wide shot of the kit. There's it from the center. Alright, there you are. Check out Xanthicroid.